Hello and welcome to BeamNG.drive. Today I'm taking a look at the reworked Sunburst. Let's start by taking a look at the outside of the vehicle because it got, of course, refined. I have, for convenience, all the Sunburst to the left, the white one, the new one is the blue one, and you can already see that from the rear we have a somewhat different line. We have different lights, they are more chrome, and then a detail that I'm not a huge fan of is that it changed the layout, the line of the trunk. Now it's more basic. I like the old one more because of this shape, and so the trunk it's bigger. On the side, nothing new. It has the same profile, and on the front, again, small details, especially in the headlights and in these small grills to the side of the front bumper. But overall, the vehicle it is almost the same. It is 98% of the old Sunburst. A detail, important detail, is that it is a bit longer, few centimeters longer than the old one. So keep that in mind, but it doesn't change in practice. It doesn't change anything. On the inside, we have fully reworked interiors because from the leaks of the first of the panel of the door, people understood that the Sunburst was the subject of the new vehicle update. So congratulations to them. You can see we have an updated central console. You can you can click the differential. And the ESC and the traction control, my mistake. You can turn on the hazards as well. And overall, a revamp of the inside of the vehicle. With the update, the engine on this vehicle are changed. Before, it could mount a 1.8 and a 2.0 i4 engines, and now it has a 1.6, which is the one I'm using right now, a 2.0 and a 2.5, but they are all flat 4. So there is also a new engine with this update, and this vehicle is the first one that has this kind of engine. The drivability is good. It is a bit smaller, but this is the base configuration for this vehicle, and I'm easily reaching 100 km/h on these side roads in the Rochi Speedway. And overall, the Sunburst is known for the reliability and drivability, so this is a top tier vehicle in this game. We all know that, and most of the configurations are still very good handling. And now it's time to do a crash. Let's go here. Can I hit the post? Oh yes, that was a big impact. Okay, I'm on the roof. Let's resolve this situation, and that's not how we resolve it. Okay, nice. And overall the damage is almost identical to the old vehicle because it received minor changes. So overall the damage from this crash is pretty big. Yeah. This vehicle has 39 configurations. That's 19 more than the old Sunburst because it also received a new engine, so it has more configuration, and also a new body style. It has now a wagon that I'm going to take a look at after this section. So as you can see, most of the base configurations are manual and then CVT transmission, which is unusual. We have new two-tone paint jobs for the Sunburst, as you can see, brown and beige, green and gray. I like the two-tone paint jobs. We have a new Polizia configuration, which is nice. A new Drift Frankenstein monster. And then we have all configurations like the Sport RS, that it was a 2.0, it's now a 2.5, so minor changes from the old versions to the newer one. We have an updated off-road. We have an Itasha. I don't know the references for these vehicles, sorry. Then we have rally configurations with the wagon body, which is unusual. And then we have very fast rally and track configurations. overall, most of the configurations are pretty reliable and easy to drive. There are some that can cause some troubles. And now let's take a look at the Wagon body style. As you can see from the rear, it has the same profile on the trunk that it has the coupe version, but you have this part that it's new from the base game, because there was a mod to add a Wagon Sunburst, and now there is also an official one. However, the mod slightly differs from this one. It is more, it cuts a bit more on the rear on this part, so you can have both and they are different. But overall, this is the biggest change, of course, because the front, as you can see, it is exactly the same. This is the Polizia livery as well. And now let's go and smash the rear so we can see how it looks. Okay, it looks good. The damage is pretty heavy for an impact like this. I bent a lot of the roof. I did not expect that, so that's not a very strong roof. Keep that in mind if you want. If you are going to roll with this vehicle, it will probably be smashed more than you would expect. But overall, I think this looks pretty good. This is the new track attack configuration for the Sunburst. As you can see, it also features new body parts, like the front bumper. It has new parts you can select. Also, as well as the rear, it has a new design. And this is probably the fastest of the new Sunburst configurations, but it is also difficult to drive. It feels nervous, and consider me not as the best driver in the world. You already know that probably. I'll try my best on this lap, but you will probably see that this car, it feels twitchy. It's not the most pleasant experience. It isn't a nightmare, of course, but if you chose a Sunburst in the past, you would choose it because it is a good vehicle overall, drivability and survivability and strength and all of that. Now this is not ideal. It is fast, but it has some bounciness, too much bounciness for a racing vehicle, in my opinion. I'm not the best, I'm not an expert, but it feels not ideal. It is good, like let's say a 95% good, and a 5% it tries to kill you. If you are a good driver, probably this percentage is lower, probably maybe 1%. But for a person like me that's not the best driver, it likes to play the game for fun, this vehicle can cause some troubles. Now, with this lap, you probably didn't notice too much because I did some training, so that was probably not the wisest idea. But if you play with this vehicle, you will probably understand that you need time to learn how it behaves. Now, okay, this was very late on the brakes, but luckily I didn't hit the wall. But now I want to hit a wall, so let's go and smash here, handbrake, boom! Fuel tank exploded, and overall the damage, as you can see from a base game vehicle, the damage is fantastic, nothing to complain about. And overall I think this vehicle is dead. No, it still works. Okay, that's not what I expected. Okay. Okay. Now this is the strength that you can count on the Sunburst. Okay. Now, is it bro? Okay. I am a two-wheeled Sunburst. And I'm... okay. The gearbox is crazy. The temperature... no, okay. I'm going out of fuel, so I can't run too much. Oh, okay, that's sad. I was trying to complete a lap, but there is only one more thing I can do with this vehicle, and it's this. As you can see, the jump button mod still works with update 0.35. This is the new rally configuration. It is now a wagon. It used to be a coupe, so it is a bold choice, but it looks nice with this paint job, although the spare wheel on the back looks somewhat comical to me. It doesn't suit this vehicle. And overall, this is the first try, okay, with this configuration. I've never tried how it drives. I just took a look at this 3D model of the vehicle, and overall I'm not having issues on a good handling rally vehicle, just like the Sunburst is or was. Now, I'm not completely sure about the style, the choice for the body. A wagon for a rally vehicle, it is weird to look at, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm not having issues, although this road is not the most bumpy you can have, but it's still dirt, so I'm satisfied. Okay, now I lost the path, okay, I don't care, I have a rally vehicle, I can go where I want in this kind of situation, and here there's a road, cool. Let's see, handbrake turn. That was mediocre at best. Now, I don't know where the road goes. Okay, nice. No, not nice. I'm rolling down. Thank you, trees, for saving my descending. And now I don't know where I'm going. Okay, there is the outside road, perfect. And now the spare wheel is going. Hey, the vents in the radiator aren't going. Why? Okay. I don't think that it's a problem now, because I broke an half shaft and probably won't drive. And once again, I'm wrong. Nice. Although the steering is completely destroyed. So now, before I'm drowning, I will stop. Upside down, of course. I'm stopping upside down. Let's take a look at overall damage of the wagon. And again, it looks good. It looks good. This vehicle is and now they work. And now they work. Why? Why? Huh, who knows? This is one of the new rally configurations for this vehicle. It is an extremely fast asphalt rally configuration. There is also the gravel one, so you can choose the one you need best. And this is extremely fast for a rally vehicle. I was quite surprised. And it is very good to drive. So there are just a few configuration choices that you can have some sort of trouble driving. The one is the track attack. This is not. This is very good to drive. Okay. This was brake. Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at the handling. Look at that braking I just did, and I'm not good. That was very lucky, because I already done this side, this part of the road a few times, and that was the first time I got it right, so that's a first even for me. And as you can see, I'm going pretty fast. The acceleration is incredibly good, and the handling it is as well. Look, I did just hit a bump, I was on two wheels, and like nothing happened. Okay, of course you can't push it too much, but just the same with every vehicle, but you can push it very hard. Okay, not this hard. Okay, maybe yes. Please don't beach yourself on the beach. Okay. Probably the asphalt tires, they are not the best to get me away from the beach, but they were enough, because the power of this vehicle is very high, so that was not a huge obstacle. Okay, now, oh, this looks like an airtime moment. No, but it now is. Okay, and I've just completed a lap of the island and ended with a huge jump and bounce and roll, and overall the damage is not too much. It still drives, it pulls to the left, so I can go once more and then smash on this container. Oof. Okay, weird bouncing. from that obstacle, but the roll cage is pretty sturdy, so the shape of the vehicle is almost intact, as well as probably the driver, not the camera, but the driver probably is. And overall, I think this update was really satisfying. And finally, I'm at the descent with two vehicles ready to be destroyed. The first is the Street Drift Frankenstein Wagon, and I chose two drift vehicles because I'm not a fan of drift vehicles and I want them destroyed. And let's see how it goes. Okay, the first is a very heavy impact on the front. It's completely smashed and bent up. Okay, this one almost stopped my rolling. Okay, the rear is almost intact. Please, one hit on the rear because I want to see the damage. Okay, a small ricochet of a cube. Oh, a hit on the back, nice. But it was just a bumper bounce. It just broke the bumper, so that was not very hard. Okay, now I'm rolling. Oh, nice, cube to the roof, perfect. And now I'm sliding towards the end of the ramp, and probably I won't be able to fall off. Let's see. No, okay. It's incredibly destroyed, but the damage looks pretty good. And now let's go to the Pro Drift configuration. As well, I've noticed that people have a reference for this style. Wait, why it's mirrored? Okay, this is literally unplayable, but this vehicle has also this new rear bumper. It's new with this update. And let's go destroy this one as well. Let's go full ramp this time. Okay, bounce, then rolling, and then back on the wheels. Oof. Okay, okay, it's understandable that the engine is orange because probably in real life an engine with that impact would probably explode. And okay, a super impact at the beginning and then the lamest ending you can have. And the engine is still rolling, by the way, because there is smoke coming from the exhaust. Now let's turn it off to have better visibility. The damage is pretty heavy on the front, but overall not that much. But anyway, this was the updated Sunburst. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.